I'd like to introduce Mr. K.S. Rao, who's the head of investor education and distribution development at Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, who will shed further light on the purpose of this event and share more information on the investment awareness initiatives at Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund Limited. Over to you, Mr. Rao.
Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. Before I go into the details, let me have a privilege to invite you all across the platforms to join us for this 27th Nivesh Mahakumbh. Thank you so much for taking time out and investing your time for a day to make your financial freedom rightly accomplishable. This Nivesh Mahakumbh is very special to us as we celebrate Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav, our 75th Independence Day. Before we move further the proceedings, let me give a brief about the brief history of Nivesh Mahakumbh. Every 4 years, millions of Indians gather at holy rivers of Kumbh Mela and to take a holy dip, that is to purify their soul journey. It is truly a spiritual experience like no other in the world. At Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund, our mission is to understandably more material, but we pursue it with a zeal no less. After all, your financial wellness is important as your spiritual well-being. That's why our investor outreach seminars seek to be always transformational, and it's a grand in scale as the of the Kumbh Melas. That's also the reason why we call them it's a Nivesh Mahakumbh. Nivesh Mahakumbh, which was launched way back in November 2015 at Jabalpur, the central India. After that, every quarter we would have reached out across the geographies and connected to lakhs of people in person and through media, many other investors and the prospective investors. Probably many of them took their first dip in the sea of financial awakening. The dip we offer to our participants are the DIP. It is the holy trinity of the investment world, where the letter D stands for delayed gratification. Of course, it is also a discipline of investing. The fundamental principle behind making sacrifices today to enjoy better tomorrow. Then I stands for the impact of inflation, and which is the worst enemy of our savings. Of course, the P, the third letter, is the eighth wonder of the world, which is the power of compounding. Let me take you around. As we celebrate, as we slated to celebrate our 75 years of independence, as a country, we are moved in the trajectory of Atmanirbhar Bharat and the many facets of economic developments we moved forward. With social freedom, we also need to aspire to gain the financial freedom. Our theme today is achieving financial freedom. Next 25 years of independence, our Honorable Prime Minister calls it Amrit Kal, which we will be moving to India at 100 at 2047. Glad that we are not only now progressing a progressive economy, but also an aspiring nation, a leader to be the leaders in the global economy. This is called, it's our Amrit Kal with Atmanirbharata. We all need to look at these opportunities coming in our way and do plan our finances, not only to create wealth, but also planning our finances to take care of our family, to accomplish long-term family financial goals, whether it is planning for the retirement or for the child education. Our financial market regulator, SEBI, in its mission to educate investor, which says educated investor is the protected investor. And AMFI, the Association of Mutual Funds in India, and many other fund houses like us, we took the lead to accomplish this mission. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai, a financial literacy across the country, a financial inclusion to the mutual funds across the country. Creating wealth is a matter of planning and practice, setting right financial goals and pursuing these goals with a focused action. Personal finance, as always I say, there is a personal before the finance. Our roadmap to the financial freedom may be different for each one of us, but let us not forget to create this roadmap, the plan of action. SIPs have become a movement in India. SIP, the Systematic Investment Plan, is one of the simple plans of action, which creates habit of investing and automating these savings into investments. Habit of savings and saving into the investment. SIP is a simple, a convenient way to invest regularly for longer period. Keep investing during both ups and downs of the market. The power of compounding would pave the way to create a wealth and leading that path to the financial freedom. SIP can become a tool to help in all the three needs of investors, whether it is savings, whether it is investing, or creating a prosperity. Of course, I can add another P to it. It's a philanthropic contribution. Start saving through SIP in liquid funds or low duration for your contingency fund. Start investing in SIP for each of your financial goals. Start SIP for contributing to the community, to your mission to make a difference. It could be a philanthropy. You can have a multiple SIPs. This Independence Day, we are celebrating. It is going to be a more vibrant with Har Ghar Tiranga. Har Ghar Tiranga. Let this Independence Day, let us make a way to our financial independence with Har Ghar SIP. It could be a Har Goal SIP. And I take this opportunity to thank our friends at HT Media for supporting us in this mission, financial literacy. Please do visit our investor education website, www.mutualfund.adityabirlacapital.com. We have not only created and curated best of the education content, but also have many downloadable magazines, literature, including the special edition for today, the Personal Finance Magazine Samriddhi, carrying the special edition, the Roadmap to Your Financial Freedom. And I end with all, and I take this opportunity to wish you all the good luck and have your way to your financial freedom.
An investor education and awareness initiative of Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.